back with another NBA 2K19 My Career gameplay, and today we're going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And what I want you to do is follow me on Instagram. It's Jaquavius, all lowercase letters. And you can follow me on also on Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, and Twitch. Those are the four that I also included. Social medias that you could also add me. Enough of that said. Let's get into it.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. For Oklahoma City, they come into tonight's game after a loss to the Jazz. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, a ton of potential. They've got elite tech. I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. We're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
And I think for Minnesota, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, Karl Anthony Towns has a different disposition than his predecessor and mentor, Kevin Garnett. KG said of Cat, don't take the smile for weakness. He plays with another type of engine. What they do share, Kevin, is a true love for the game. Back to you.
Outstanding, D.A. Thank you. As the season gets longer, so does the injury list, and
Clark, you've taken a look at how you stay healthy, what these athletes have got to do, changes from era to era, but what precautions do teams take right now to ensure their players are at their very healthiest?
Well, I think it's all about preventative maintenance and really good training and medical staffs, and most of those in the NBA are excellent. Do a good job of the preseason work, the conditioning work, the customizing of routines of weightlifting and recovery for each player. And then it's a matter of the player following the protocols and his particular program so that
We're getting ready for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Markieff Morris comes in for Jeremy Grant. Harris is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So on the floor for Minnesota, Charge is out there with Jang. Then it's Dang. Then it's Jones. And it's Rose in at the 2 spot. Jones kicks to Saric. Pass to Dang. Back to Saric. The kick out to Rose. It's Jones on the wing. Covered by Morris. 5 on the clock. Passes to Saric. Second shot opportunity. Bank shot. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here's Harris. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. That free throw good for Morris. And this Timberwolves team, so fun to watch.
I agree. All-star talent on the rise, athleticism, and they can light it up too. Yeah, fun group.
Timberwolves trailed by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Saric finds Rose. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
George looking around. A 3 ball. Not going to go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
And it also led to a lot of foul trouble for some of the key guys they were up against. So we can't forget about that part of it either.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find it in rhythm.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and all-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to make it.
I want to be the best player I've ever played, and I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen, and I have total confidence.
Guys, coaches, Greg, and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Harris is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Jang. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Kevin, a big guy with an emerging skill set. Jang ruling the paint there. Nice play.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And, you know, Gorgui Dieng, not just remarkable for his basketball talent, but for how he's given back to his native country of Senegal. I mean, we talk about unselfishness all the time in the basketball sense, but This is really unselfishness in the greatest and truest sense.
And Saric kicks to Jones. Patterson against Saric. 6 to shoot. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. And you mentioned the philanthropy of Jang. It goes way beyond running a basketball camp or cutting a check.
Yeah, he owns over 100 acres in Senegal where he tutors local farmers. I mean, he's got a real passion for farming, maybe more significant.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Look for Oklahoma City. Morris comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Harris subbed in for Robertson. On the court for Minnesota, Teague is at the point with Wiggins at the 2. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Teague feeling it out a bit. Outside, Towns. Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins drawing the double team. Cloak loose. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Then a shooter's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Minnesota also making some changes. Saric checked in for Gibson. And it's Rose in for Jeff Teague. Morris kicks to Adams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Schroeder, good on the bucket. Schroeder's got 6 points. Timberwolves trailed by 21. Now here's Rose. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. From 10 feet out. And it's Towns missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Rose passes to Saric. Wiggins outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Obviously, the game is played with a more wide-open style now, Clark. Name a few old-school bigs who continue to make an impact.
Well, I like what Andre Drummond does. Big fella's a glass-eating machine. Still needs to refine his moves and shooting touch, but his athleticism and rebounding off the charts. Blake Griffin stands out as well. Highly skilled, very, very athletic. Steven Adams, obviously a big guy who plays an old-school game, rim protector, finisher, good hands, great strength. Dwight Howard, you know, he's on the backside of his career, but you think about what he was able to do in his prime as a shot blocker, rebounder, finisher. He's got some old-school qualities as well.
Basket counts. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
So I like the focus Towns has. So confident down low. Taking advantage of his size there.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Harris finds Schroeder. Here's Morris. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, George with it. That doesn't go either for George.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
And out of bounds is the Thunder gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Here's Teague. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clark fast break fundamentals, center the ball, 1-2 wings on each side, have another guy set up from outside, last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin, and I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the three when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
See a lot of turnovers too, a lot of missed opportunities on the break these days.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Belton is out there with Harris, and it's Ferguson in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Jones kicks to T. And the pass to Chang. Inside, kicks it out to Jones. Outside T, down to 5 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. No good that time. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Teague against Harris. Pass to Ferguson. In the corner, it's Patterson. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
If you enjoyed that video, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. My name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and I catch you in the next video. But please, 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 I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Please subscribe.